Hello and welcome to GTA 3 The Playthrough episode number 8, and today we're going to be retrying that rare mission that we failed last time. And what I've done as a special treat for you and for myself is I've decided to shorten this video. This video was originally going to be 36 minutes long, and I've managed to cut that down to 23 because I've cut out a lot of the long driving segments and bits you don't really need to see. I mean, it's not that they're bad bits, but they're boring, so I don't want to be talking throughout all this. Partially because, and here's the thing, I ended up deleting my commentary for this episode, and I worked hard on it. I worked for 20 minutes doing commentary, and it didn't work. It didn't, I forgot to press save, okay? I was an idiot. So what I'm going to do to make up for that is make the video shorter and just redo everything. I remember what I said, so that's good. Now in this first bit I am going to, obviously do this mission properly. So the idea is get a fast car like this one, like I did at Super's place, so then you can chase after him. And I didn't plan for him to come off there, for him to come off the road. But it ended up working out for the better because we pretty much killed him now. So that's good. Mission passed, $30,000. And a police officer running away there. That's always nice to see. But anyway. Oh look, he disappeared. That's spooky. But anyway, the point is that we're going to be doing Kenji missions today and also Ray missions as well. So we're going to do one Kenji mission first, and then a Ray mission, and I've cut down the driving mostly. And cutting down the driving means that you don't have to watch me drive, and it also means that I don't have to do commentary whilst I'm driving. So that's good. And yeah, let me start off by saying I'll start talking more after we get to Kenji's, and therefore we've got more time to talk. Because I want to discuss my Let's Playing stuff right now. So we've got GTA 3 on the go, and we've also got Destroy Humans 2, but there's some context there. So anyway, here's Deal Steel.
When trouble looms, the fool turns his back, while the wise man faces it down. The Colombian cartel have ignored repeated requests to leave our interests in liberty well alone. Now they are negotiating terms with the Jamaicans in order to humiliate us further. They are finalizing a deal across town. Take one of my men, steal a Yardi car, and go pay your respects to the Colombians. Our honor demands that you leave no one alive.
It's time to go and steal the deal. Steal a Yardi car, and go to the meeting and kill the Colombian cartel members that have shown up. Because for some reason they're fooled into thinking we're the Yardis when we're not, because we look nothing like them. Anyway, we get a Yardi car from Newport, which is the zone we're in right now. And then we'll go to the meeting point, get the contact before we go there. Our contact is just a guy with a gun, that's it. And he ends up dying anyway, because I end up killing him by accident. But it doesn't matter anyway, because it doesn't fail the mission, so that's alright. Anyway, allow me to talk a little bit more about my Let's Playing. So right now, I'm doing GTA 3. And I'm also doing Destroy Humans 2. Now, Destroy Humans 2 has been in the works since early 2018. Okay, all that footage is still there. I still have it, and I've had it for a long time. And I've also done the commentary for all that. Now, the problem is the commentary is not loud enough. And it's because I wasn't speaking very loud. So what I'm going to do is either redo it or stop doing it. Now if it's fine as it is, I've uploaded the first 3 videos, and admittedly my voice went a bit quiet for a lot of those. So I'm either not going to do it, or I'm going to redo the commentary, or upload it as it stands, because Quality control, I believe, is not on one of my lists right now. I don't want to do quality control on an old playthrough, which I worked hard at, and I even wore my voice out a few times for that. Right, so here we are. Press the horn to get the deal going. This car doesn't even have a horn normally. When we're driving it anyway. When pedestrians are, different story. For some reason. Yes, it is indeed a trap. But, yeah. Quality control, not on my list. I've also thought about doing Battlefield not 5. Bloody hell. I don't even have 5. 1. Battlefield 1. Because I enjoyed doing that game. I live streamed it, and admittedly it went poorly because the audio was bad. You could barely hear me talking that. So, I may end up doing that at one point, though I have to install it onto my PS4 to do that. And I also have to get the footage all done, and some of those episodes will be quite long. So, what I may do is split those up, like I do with the Train Sim World videos. I split them up into about 15 minutes each, so then commentary is fine. I can have a break between them, and they don't take too long. Right, so skipping ahead, you'll see me jump cut a few times in this, just to cut it down from the original 36 minutes down to 23, so that's a huge saving. That's more than 10 minutes. Arm shortage.
Hey, kid, over here! An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said they'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy. I'd go myself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
Right, jump cutting again. We're going to meet a guy called Phil Cassidy in this game, and he has appeared in GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories, which came after this. So, this is the first appearance of him in the entire series, and he is not really the same guy, near enough. There is a story about how he lost his arm. You'll notice that he doesn't have his left arm. And I'll tell you why he doesn't. It may spoil something, but I don't care. I really don't care about spoiling much. Right, here we go.
Great phone ahead, but I thought there'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow-belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute.
Okay, so Phil does not have his left arm because he used to manufacture boomshine, which is basically, I think it's a made-up thing, but anyway, just alcohol that's incredibly strong and very explosive in the GTA universe, and it ended up exploding and taking his arm off with it. So, in Vice City, I think it was the last episode where last mission from Phil. You do mission for him in that game, in Vice City, and in the last one he gets his arm blown off, and Tommy takes him to the hospital. Oh, I died. Brilliance. Sorry, I have to keep up because I'm already talking about things, and it's annoying. All right, I jump cut into in such a way to save as much time as possible. But anyway, Phil is it's a bit annoying. Some people in the universe say that he was never even in the army, and I'm starting to believe that myself. He does claim that he has been in the army in Vietnam and whatnot, but I think that's a load of rubbish. It's just a facade, really. And I would comment on the action that's going on, but you know, I'm getting torn apart here, but I am going to pass it this time. So, Oh, by the way, that noise is a dodo plane passing overhead. They do that, even though you can't really fly in this game. It's possible with messing about with the controls a little bit, but I may attempt to do that in a bonus video, but honestly, it's not really something that I'm interested in doing. I mean, there are people who can either mod the game so it doesn't, you know. The devs put in a lot of effort to ensure you wouldn't be able to fly in this game, and players accidentally just tried over and over again and figured out a way you can. And I'm going to talk over this because I really don't care. So yeah, the point of all this is that you can fly in this game using the dodo plane, which you'll see in the latest stage of the game. And yeah, players sort of discovered how to make it work, essentially, is what happened there. And we're skipping ahead to Kenji's, and this next mission is going to take us on a little bit of a bigger journey, but I'm going to cut it down again because it, you know, saving time and trying not to take too long. Shima.
To be truly strong, it is important that you never show weakness. The business is fortunate enough to have our protection. Settle their accounts today. Go and collect the money immediately, so we can enter it into the casino accounts.
I don't know what Shima means in Japanese, but I'm assuming it's Japanese. Anyway, we have to go collect the money in the briefcases, and we're going to be going on a little bit of a trek to get the last briefcase that we need. By the way, that means going back to the first island and then killing some people and then bringing the briefcase all the way back here. So, that will be cut out, alright? Driving back will be cut out. I'll make sure to tell you now in case I don't let you know at the time why this is all happening. And a secondary reason why I'm cutting all this down is not just for the viewer's benefit, this is for my benefit as well, because long videos take a long time to upload from SHAREfactory, and they take a long time to render. And I personally do not want to sit here for a long time waiting for a video to render and then waiting for it to upload as well, because the only way that I know it's uploaded is if I go on YouTube and check later on. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to wait too long for a video to render. Now this is going to take a while still, but it will take a lot shorter time than if it was 36 minutes.
I can't pay you, and I wouldn't pay you if I could. Some young gang just jacked up the place. They took everything. You guys are useless. What kind of Yakuza are you anyway?
Screw you, buddy. We are the real Yakuza deal. I want to put that in somewhere. Anyway, let's go. We're going all the way to the first island, killing the Diablos who are responsible for the atrocity of robbing that man, because that's our money and we should be robbing it from him. And it is on the first island, by the way. This game doesn't do a good job of telling you the position of things. Yes, there's a marker there, but the marker could mean it's on this island. It could also mean it's on the first one. I know it's on the first one, but if you're a first time player and you don't know that, then you're going to end up looking around the second island, which is the one you're on, instead of going straight to this one. So you'll get to the end of the second island and you'll think, where is this marker? Well, it's not there. So yeah, the game doesn't tell you whether something is above you or below you. It tells you it's there in terms of a position, in terms of a horizontal position, but it doesn't tell you the vertical position. And I believe they fixed that in Vice City, so that's good. But in this game, no. If something's above us, we won't really be able to know about it until we look. So anyway, But most of the things in this game are on the same level as us, so it doesn't really matter. And we skipped all the way back to Kenji's because it's a long drive. And yeah. We are going to do another mission from Kenji for this. And then we're also going to be doing a Ray mission after that as well. This is Kenji's last mission, by the way. So they'll all be done after this one. Smackdown.
You. How fitting you should choose this moment to show your worthless faith. It would appear your attempts to dissuade the Jamaicans from becoming bedfellows with the cartel were wholly inadequate. Yardi pushers line Liberty streets selling packets of spank like they were selling hot dogs. Those cartel pigs are laughing at us. At me. I will give you one last chance to prove my sister's faith in you to be well-founded. Run these scumbags into the ground and wash your shame in rivers of our enemies' blood!
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because it took a while the first time around, and this is how I can achieve doing things. I'm speeding it up because save time, and because it's very simple to explain. You're supposed to kill at least 8 Yardi dealers, and they disappear after a certain amount of time. So get a fast car, go around, and either drive by them or run them over. Both of those will work. And here's the important part. You've got to be fast about this, because if they do disappear, they're gone forever, and they can very quickly disappear without you really noticing it. Now, it will come up at the bottom of the screen, a dealer is off the street, whenever one actually disappears. It will do up ahead somewhere. You probably won't be able to see it for long enough though. Yeah, there you go, a Yardi is off the street. So when that happens, it means one of them has disappeared. Now, it seems to be random where they disappear from, but the point is, you just got to keep going round and getting 8 kills. Now, I'm only going to get 8 kills, you can get more. However, I'm only going to get 8 because save time. So thanks to me speeding this up, this has taken a lot less time than it would have done originally. And then I'll have something to talk about for real when we get on to the next mission from Ray, because that introduces something that I have a few words to say about, let's say, because I don't like the next character that we're going to be doing missions for in the story. Anyway, let's go see Ray for Evidence Dash.
I know a real important man in town, a soft touch with, shall we say, exotic tastes and the money to indulge them. He's involved in a legal matter, and the prosecution has some rather embarrassing photos of him at a morgue party or something. The evidence is being driven across town. You are going to have to ram that car and collect each little bit of evidence as it falls out. When you've got it all, leave it in the car and torch it. We're both going to do pretty well out of this, kid.
Right, time to do Evidence Dash, and we're back up to normal speed again with audio. So, you're supposed to ram a vehicle a set number of times, about 6 times, and then collect whatever falls out, and then dump the car or torch it when we collect them all. Now, I am going to die on this first attempt, but I do get it on my second, so don't worry. Also, my voice is straining a little bit. I can feel a little bit of pain in the back of my throat right now. But we are going to get through this. So, the main thing I want to raise is that I don't like the next character in the story, because he gives us some awful missions that I don't want to do, and I always hate doing them. Now, his second mission is by far, I think, the worst offender out of all of them. The second one has caused me a lot of problems. Now, here's the thing about when you revisit games. There will be times where you remember a mission very well and you think, oh, this one was easy, right? Well, it's the same story with not Kenji's, the next characters whose name is Donald Love, by the way. Yeah, if you recognise that name, he has been in other GTA titles as well. But here's the point, his second mission involves killing Kenji, which is why I said Kenji's missions are optional. You could in theory do Ray's and ignore Kenji's, and you'd still end up killing him anyway, so that's why they're optional. You don't have to do them. Now, for 100% completion, probably you would have to do them, but, you know, in realistic terms, oh, I died there in hilarious fashion again. Brilliance! Sorry, I have to say that now. But we're back, and I just took a drink. So that's why I was quiet. But the point is that mission is so annoying. The second one, where you kill Kenji from Donald Love, that is the most annoying one out of the lot. And let me tell you, it took me 3 attempts this time around, but it's taken me more in the past. And there's also another mission from Asuka coming up later on that also gave me some grief, and with that I think I am going to just skip out all the failures and just explain what went wrong beforehand to save time in episodes and whatnot, because I don't want to spend too long on this game, especially in moments where I fail or it takes a long time to do something. It helps, okay? My voice is now straining because I've been talking non-stop, near enough, for 21 minutes at this point. So you'll forgive me if it, you know, I don't really want to speak too much more. Right, so we're on 4 out of 6. Soon to be 5 out of 6 when I catch up to this guy. There we go. So, yeah, Donald Love gives us some awful missions. And those awful missions we will have to do because they're required for the story, so yippee. And I'll be complaining about them. I do complain about things, you know. It's now telling me to torch the car, and I don't have any weapons on me right now to do that, but I am going to manage to do that by buying the weapons back. So that's okay, I can still manage. That's important as well. Make sure you have weapons, because sometimes you will need them, and then you'll think to yourself, oh, I don't have any. Well, every time you die, your weapons are taken off you. And that happens in, well, the vast majority of old GTAs. I think it doesn't happen in 5. And exactly why it doesn't happen in 5, I think is because, well, there's lots of weapons and there's lots of different things, and then it would get genuinely annoying to rebuy all those. It would use up a lot of money. In 5 anyway. But there we go, mission pass, $10,000. And another random star to add to that list. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, it's the end of the video. And I really hope this doesn't take too long to render, so that I can get working on the next video for you. Thanks very much, and goodbye.